Love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Now here's Heinrich. He's got 5. Bounces high off the rim and drops. That's 7 points for Pau Gasol.
Gasol turning it on now.
Here's Smooth. Ariza at the elbow. And there's the pass to Wall. Back to Ariza in the corner. Harden cashes in for a double-digit lead. Harden's got 7 points.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Danny Granger, he's checked in for McDermott. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Capela checked in for Houston. Johnson comes in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Granger. Pass to Gibson. Hands the 12-footer.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Smooth. In the corner, Harden fires for 3. Here's Capela. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here's Granger. And Mirotic kicks to Granger. He feeds it to Butler. Dishes it to Gibson. Back to Butler. Another shot. And there's the feed to Mirotic. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Mirotic. Here's Snell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks to Mirotic. Feeds it to Butler. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Houston making a switch.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. So on the floor for Houston. Wall in at point guard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. And it's Burks in at the 5. Heinrich dishes to McDermott. And again, no good by Chicago.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Here's Smooth. Granger covering, and Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Ariza Noah.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Here's Snell. 5 points in the game, and that one's good. Heinrich's got 7.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as much as 10. In the corner, Harden gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Now the dish to Noah. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the line for him here.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Mirotic. Here's Harden on the wing. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Bulls trail by 10. Heinrich outside. He kicks it to Noah. Back to Heinrich. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to McDermott. Rocket 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now, here's Burks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Harden. Shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. Smooth in their last game against the Grizzlies. Boy, he was tremendous. He dropped in 32 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's Noah, following the score by Trevor Ariza. There's the triple. Snell, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Harden the pass to Wall. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Harden. Bulls trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And we've got a moment to see some numbers for Harden. He's getting around 20 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Heinrich, shoots the three, and James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Passes it to Noah. This all setting the pick for Noah. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Smooth, among the league leaders, fourth in score.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps scoring like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club. Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Terrence Jones is checked in for Burks.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
Here's Wong. Kicks it out to Ariza. Houston needs to get a shot off. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one. Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
So for the Bulls, Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah, and it's Butler in for Tony Snell. Rockets leading by 13. Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. Harden gets a screen from Long. Another miss by Houston. For Chicago, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Gasol kicks to Butler. Heinrich dishes to Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Some good numbers for Gasol. He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
Chicago making a switch here. Rangers checked in. Here's Smooth. 14 points for him. Jones with the screen on Heinrich. Long passes to Jones. Here's Daniel. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 11. Heinrich outside. And the pass to Granger. Back to Heinrich. He feeds it to Granger. Butler against Harden. Gibson setting a pick for Butler. Nobody near Granger. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Rockets on the break. Floats one, and he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Heinrich. 7 points in the game. Pass to Gibson. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Jones with the screen on Heinrich. Pass to Daniel. Here's Smooth. Granger covering. No good from Long.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Heinrich kicks to Butler. Dishes it to Gibson. Heinrich outside. Gasol against Jones. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Rockets leading by 11. Over to the left wing. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Long passes to Capela, and he banks in the layup. Capela's got 4 points this quarter.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Heinrich outside. Butler sets a screen for Heinrich. The feed to Butler. Gibson with the screen on Harden. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That'll do it for the first.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 15 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And so it's Houston with it. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jones with the screen on Heinrich. Here's Wong.
That was wicked!